What is up, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome to Space Busters, the series in space engineers where we put things to the test. Kane just released a new update which added, among other things, 5 new weapons. It's the Warfare 1 Infantry War update, Infantry Battles update, I guess. I don't know, they added 5 new weapons, 3 new pistols, and 2 new rocket launchers, and in addition to that, they actually changed the existing weapons, the 4 rifles that are in the game. So in this episode of Space Busters, we're going to take a look at these new weapons and the old weapons, and we're going to put them through 4 different tests to find out which is the best weapon in the game. The first of these tests is the strength test. That is, how much of a punch does each bullet pack when it impacts a target. The second test is the speed test. That is, how fast can it destroy a block. The third test is the accuracy test, which is how far can it fire. And the final test is the deadliest test, which is how fast does it kill another engineer. Hopefully by the end of this episode, we'll have an idea of which weapons are good in which situations. But before we go any further, let me show you the new weapons. So the old weapons, they renamed the MR-20, which was the original rifle, the MR-30E, the MR-50A, the MR-8P, and those were all the old rifle variants, so they renamed them. Then they've added the S-10, which is a pistol, the S-10E, and the S-20A, which is the other 2 pistols. And I imagine that's like an elite pistol and that's like a rapid pistol, but I don't really know. And then they added the RO1 and finally the Pro 1, which are both rocket launchers. And let me show you guys those in action. Oh, they also added new ammo types. A new ammo type for each other than the rocket launchers, which use standard missile containers. So let me show you these in action. This is the standard rifle. They redid the sound. There's its reload animation. Here's the what used to be the accurate rifle. It looks like it's more of a DMR now because it only has 8 shots in it. Then this one is the rapid rifle, which sure is rapid and holds 50 shots instead of the standard 20. And then we have what used to be the elite rifle. Oh, which looks like it's a burst weapon now, and there's its reload animation. Here are the new pistols. We've got the initial pistol, which holds 10 shots. Actually shoots pretty fast. We've got the S-20A, which is what looks like the rapid pistol. That's actually a fully automatic pistol. So if I hold it down, fully automatic, like a Glock 18. And then here's number 7, which is the elite version of it. Which it's only got 10 shots. I almost imagine it's kind of like a Deagle or something. Probably does more damage, but we're gonna find that out in the tests anyway. Number 8, we have over here the RO1, which is the first rocket launcher with a nice sight. We can launch it and then wait for it to reload. There we go. Pretty short reload there. And then we have the Pro 1, or pretty fast, pretty long reload there, I should say. We have the Pro 1, which is similar, and I believe this says even longer reload, actually. Yeah, it's a very slow reload. Yeah, definitely. All right, those are all the weapons, and I've shown off their each individual ammos in here. Let's put these to the test. Let's find out which one's the strongest, the spammiest, the most accurate, and the most deadly. So what we have in front of us here is a small grid heavy block right there in the red, surrounded by a bunch of light blocks. And what we're going to do for this strength test is we're going to find out which bullet packs the most punch. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to shoot 1 bullet at a time at these blocks with every single gun, and we're going to find out which takes the fewest bullets to damage. We'll put those all in like a little graph. Okay, starting out, let's do the old rifles. Okay, let's count the shots. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 shots is how many it took to destroy this target. So we know that this one takes 13. Let's move on to the next rifle. Let's go with the accurate version of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 shots exactly. So a full magazine is what it takes to destroy a small grid thing. Moving on to the rapid fire version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 shots for the rapid fire version, so not as strong as the standard. And finally, the elite version. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 shots. All right, so of the rifles, it looks like the MR-8P, which is the accurate version of the rifle with only 8 shots in a magazine, is the strongest of the 4. But that's probably to be expected. The weakest is also the rapid fire one, which I guess the rapid fire makes up for that. So let's move on to the pistols. Starting with the S-10, let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reload. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Reload. 51, 52, 53, 54. 54 shots for the standard pistol. That is insane. You know, I actually just noticed. Look at the animation for aiming. Whenever I aim in. What the heck? That's so weird. Okay, anyways, let's move on to the S20A, which is the rapid fire version of the pistol. Let's count them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 61, 62, 63, 63 shots. I'm gonna redo that one actually because I think I may have missed some things. But 63 shots the first time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3 shots. Okay, so 63. Wait, no, 63 is what I got last time too, isn't it? All right, finally we get to the S10E, which is the elite version of the pistol. Let's count it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reload. One, two, three, four. Okay, 44 is how many it takes. 44 is the number for the S10E. Alright, so of the 4 pistols, it looks like the S10E, which is the elite version of the pistol, is better than all the others with 44 shots to destroy one heavy block, while the S20A is the weakest with 63 shots. So kind of the same thing that you see with the MRs. Alright everybody, this is probably the moment you've been waiting for. Now we're on to the bazookas, or the RPGs, or the rocket-propelled things. We've got 2 bazookas. We're going to test these out. I actually reinforced this so they're all heavy blocks now, but that's the one we care about. So we're going to be aiming directly at that one, and when it breaks, we're good. All right, let's get it going. So we're going to start with the basic one, the RO1. Let's fire. Okay, that's a problem. It actually destroyed everything here, but it did not destroy the block. All right, we've rebuilt the bazooka test because it broke every block. So now that's down there, kind of away from the explosion, hopefully. And then this is right here. Let's see if this doesn't explode it. All right, here we go. Fire 1. Well. All right, I've reinforced it with heavy armor blocks, so it shouldn't go anywhere. Let's go for shot number 2. Here we go. Fire away. Shot number 2 has still not destroyed the red. Shot number 3. The red is still there. I can see it. Shot number 4. I can still see the red. Shot number 5. Shot number 6. Oh, shot number 6 has done it. So it took 6 shots to destroy the red right here. Okay, let's run the same test with the Pro 1, which fires a little bit slower, reloads slower, and it's got a better scope. So let's go. Fire 1. 1 has done devastating damage, but it still has not destroyed the red. Get ready to fire 2 any moment now. Here we go. Fire 2. It looks like the red is still intact. Fire. If I have to guess, I'm gonna guess 4. Fire 3. And it seems like it does damage to everything around it as well, like equal damage to pretty much every block. Fire 4. Because we'll notice probably when the red gets destroyed, also a lot of these. Okay, 4 has actually done it. And after that test, I successfully know what the most powerful weapon is. The most powerful weapon of the new weapons is the Pro 1, of course, which is the new rocket launcher, the new epic rocket. It has Pro in the name. I mean, come on. It's got to be the most powerful weapon. That's the most powerful with 4. The second most is the other rocket launcher with 6 shots to destroy a small grid heavy block. Then comes the MR8P with 8 shots, followed by the MR20 with 13, the MR30E with 14, the MR50E with 16, the S10E with 44, the S10 with 54, and finally the S20A with 64 shots to destroy the small grid heavy block. That is our strength test. We now know which one's the strongest and which one is the weakest. All right, the next test is pretty simple. It's the speed test, which means which weapon is the fastest at destroying a block. We're using a large grid light armor block, not a heavy, and we're going to find out which weapon can destroy it the fastest, including reload speed. So if it requires more than 1 mag, it's got to be able to reload. We're going to fire as fast as we can using these standard techniques. All right, and with that, we now know the fastest and the slowest weapons to kill a single light armor block. This isn't even counting heavy. Okay, so the fastest weapon of all of them is the M30E. This is the fastest to simply destroy a light armor block. I forget how many shots it takes, but this one in 12 seconds is able to destroy it. So we should see it destroyed any second now here. There you go, 12 seconds, very easy. And then the slowest weapon of all of them is the standard pistol, sitting at 1 minute and 10 seconds. I'm surprised that the rocket launchers are actually even slower than some of the, well, than most of the rifles. These are faster at destroying blocks than all of the rocket launchers. The only one that's a little bit slower than the RO1 is the 8-shot one, with 18 seconds compared to the RO1's 16 seconds. So that's pretty interesting. With the speed test out of the way, it's now time for our accuracy test. So here's how the accuracy test is going to work. We have 4 different points, each color-coded. The red one is 50 meters out from the start. The yellow one is 100 meters. The blue one is 200 meters. And the green one is 300 meters. Now, the way that we're going to test accuracy is we're going to shoot 5 rounds with each weapon at each of these positions, and we're going to be shooting at this character right here. Now, this is actually our spectator camera. Say hi, spectator camera. And spectator camera is just here to tell us if we hit our shot. We're going to be aiming dead center right here. So if he takes damage for each of our shots, that means we hit. Now, if he doesn't take damage when we shoot, that means we missed. And that's how we can determine how accurate these weapons are at range. So, for instance, if we hit all 5, we know it's pretty accurate. But if we miss all 5, we know that maybe it can't even shoot that far. So what I'm going to record here is how many shots hit and how many shots miss at each range. And I don't know how we're going to edit this, but we're going to try to do it so it goes quickly. Because this is a lot of testing. Oh, you might also be asking why there are med stations, by the way. We don't want him to die on us, so after about 3 or 4 of these shots to the body, he's going to have to heal up so he doesn't die. But, you know, in the deadliness test, we'll do some more in-depth testing on how many shots it takes to take down an engineer. All right, here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5. Shot 1, shot 2, shot 3, shot 4, shot 5. All right, that's all the 50-meter ones. It looks like every one of them hit except for the normal pistol. I don't know if that was actually like my error or maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to go back and see. But anyways, it's time for 100 meters out. She's only 98 meters out, but yeah, let's shoot from here. We're gonna count the hits. Here we go. Aiming is not very easy in this game, by the way. You might notice that it's kind of glitchy when you're aiming far. Like you can't aim very smoothly. But anyways, here we go. Shot number 1, hit. Shot number 2, hit. Shot number 3, hit. Shot number 4, hit. And shot number 5, hit. All hits. All right, the MR8P, shot number 1, hit. Shot number 2, hit. Shot number 3, hit. Shot number 4, hit. Shot number 5, hit. All right, all 5 shots. Okay, shot number 1, hit. Shot number 2, hit. Shot number 3, hit. Shot number 4, hit. Shot number 5, hit. All 5. All right, the elite weapon. Here we go. Shot number 1. What the heck? Shot number 1, hit. Shot number 2, hit. Shot number 3, hit. Shot number 4, hit. And shot number 5, hit. All 5. Time for the pistols. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Okay, pistols are very hard to aim at this range, but here we go. This is the base pistol. Shot number 1, hit. Shot number 2, miss. Shot number 3, miss. Shot number 4, miss. Shot number 5, hit. Okay, the auto one. Here we go. Shot number 1, hit. Shot number 2, miss. Shot number 3, miss. Shot number 4, hit. Shot number 5, miss. All right, this one's a little bit easier to aim. Here we go. Shot number 1 is a miss. Shot number 2 is a hit. Shot number 3 is a hit. Shot number 4 is a hit. And shot number 5 is a hit. So we only missed 1. 200 meters. I can barely see him. Okay, the first rifle is going to be extremely tough to get a shot. I'm going to have to actually move my character physically. But here we go. Shot number 1, hit. Shot number 2, miss. Shot number 3, miss. Shot number 4, hit. And shot number 5, miss. All right, next we have the DMR looking thing. Again, see, I can't, it's very tough to aim, but I'm gonna have to go like to the side right here. Okay, here we go. Shot number 1 is a hit. Shot number 2 is a hit as well. Shot number 3 is a miss. Had to reload as well. Shot number 4 is a hit, and shot number 5 is also a hit. Next up, we have the auto rifle. Here we go. Shot number 1 is a miss. Shot number 2, a hit. Shot number 3, miss. Shot number 4, miss. And shot number 5 is a hit. Alright, the elite weapon. Here we go. Shot number 1 is a miss. Shot number 2 is a hit. Shot number 3 is a miss. Shot number 4 is a miss. And shot number 5, it's so hard to aim at him. Shot number 5 is a hit. That's 2, I think. Yeah, but say goodbye to hits because now we're going with the pistols. And this is extremely hard to figure out where. Okay, pistol, shot number 1. Here we go. 1 is a hit. 2 is a miss. 3 is a miss. 4 is a miss. And 5 is a miss. Oh my god. Can the auto pistol do any better? Shot number 1 is a miss. Shot number 2 is a hit. Shot number 3 is a miss. Shot number 4 is a miss. And shot number 5, come on, is a miss. And finally, the more accurate pistol with the dot sight. Here we go. Shot number 1 is a hit. Shot number 2 is a miss. Shot number 3 is a miss. Shot number 4 is a miss. And shot number 5 is a hit. Oh, I killed him too. Finally, the 300-meter tests, and I can barely see them without a scope of any kind. And in fact, there's not really any scopes in the game. I mean, this is kind of a scope, but like barely. The best thing you've got is this guy. And even that, they need to have like a sniper rifle or something. Well, honestly, they need to fix this jittery movement. Like, I can't aim very well. It's like on rails. That's what it feels like. But anyways, 300 meters, initial pistol, initial rifle. Let's go. Fire 1 is a miss. Fire 2 is a hit. Fire 3 is a hit. Fire 4, miss. And fire 5 is a hit. So that's 3 hits. Moving on to the DMR looking thing. Here we go. Fire 1 is a miss. Fire 2 is a hit. Fire 3 is a miss. Fire 4 is a miss. And fire 5 is a miss. It only hit 1. The rapid fire one. Here we go. 1, miss. 2, miss. 3, miss. 4, miss. Oh, hit, rather. And 5, miss. The elite weapon. Here we go. 1 is a hit. 2 is a hit. 3 is a miss. I think you have to aim high. 4 is a miss. And 5 is a miss. I think that's 2. Finally, I will be honestly impressed if I can manage to hit any of these shots with a pistol. Number 1, going down range. Miss. 2, miss. 3, miss. Not even getting hit markers. 4, miss. And 5, miss. Probably. Yeah. I don't even think I can shoot this far. The auto one, same thing probably. 1, miss. 2, miss. 3, miss. 4, miss. And 5, miss. Alright, elite pistol, bring us home. 1, right here. Miss. 2, miss. Come on. 3, miss. 4, miss. And 5, miss. All misses. Okay, after the bullet tests for our accuracy, we can determine a couple of things. First of all, it does not seem that pistols can reach 300 meters. That's 300 meters away. I'm not even getting hit markers, but 200 meters, I get that hit marker right there. 300, no hit markers, not at all. Let me see what happens if I go to like 280. Man, not even 280. What about 250? Yeah, 250 I can get a hit marker, but maybe a little farther. Yeah, so anything above 250 with a pistol does not even get a hit marker. What about this, actually? I kind of wonder. Energy. So that's getting that hit marker there. What about at like 400? Yeah, that's still getting a hit marker at 400. What about like 500? Nope, that's not getting a hit marker. Oh, it is! It is getting a hit marker! Holy crap! 650-ish? Oh my god. Okay, so this rifle can shoot real far. Like, I am shooting, let's see, 800. I bet 800 is the limit if I had to guess. Let's do 790-ish. If we get a hit marker here, then we'll go to 800. I got a hit marker at 790. 800? Okay, yeah, I'm not getting a hit marker at 800-ish. Oh, I did get one hit marker. I got 2 hit markers there. I think... Okay, I think 800 is roughly the limit for this. I got hit markers at like 805, I think. But yeah, 800 looks like the limit for this guy. Alright, so let's get to the conclusion of the little test that we did just then. Now, I want to say, first of all, real quick, take this with a grain of salt because there are a couple of outside influences that affect the scores here. The first one being my ability to aim, and the second one being the game's ability to allow me to aim on a smooth trajectory, or on a smooth line. It's very jittery when I try to aim, so that has an effect as well. However, here we go. Here are our scores. So from the test that we did, it looks like the MR20 and the MR8P, which are the standard rifle and the rifle with scope, have identical scores of 15 hits out of 20, which is actually pretty good. They both got perfect rounds on the 50 and the 100, however, they started to taper off toward the end. That said, the MR20, which is the standard rifle, got a staggering 3 hits at 300 meters, which is pretty solid. Going on that same vein, the worst weapon is none other than the one I'm holding in my hands, the S10. The combination of its lack of a scope as well as its inability to hit anything farther than 250 meters contributes to its score of just 7 out of 20 possible points. Now you might be saying something. You might be asking me why I didn't test the bazookas. First of all, I didn't want to destroy my course, but second of all, the bazookas fire like a laser. Watch this. They fire in a straight line. There is no deviation there. Look at this. The other one as well. Watch. It's just a straight line. I would imagine that anything... Watch this. I bet you I can hit dead center on this target from this far away. I bet you I can hit dead center easily. Let's go even farther. Watch this. Straight line, dead center. Not a problem. And what about with the other one? Same thing. Well, we gotta wait for it to reload. Straight line. Didn't go dead center. It kind of went a little bit off center. So maybe it does have a little bit of variation. Let's fire from here. Yeah, it definitely does seem to have some variation. You know what? Before we conclude the accuracy portion of this, I want to take a shot from 800 meters to see if I can kill poor Velma over there. Let's go 700 something and then we'll do 800. Here's Velma. Have a bullet. Have an explosion. Yep, that definitely hit Velma.
Energy low.
Okay, Velma has respawned. Let's see if the 800 meter limit for the other guns also applies to this weapon. Firing another one at Velma. Here we go. Oh my god. Nope. It looks like 800 is probably the limit for these rifles as well. I hope I showed Velma's screen there because you could just see it coming in and then explode off in the distance. Okay, that concludes our accuracy test. Let's get right into the deadliness test. Alright, let's do the deadliness test. Okay, so we're going to find how many shots it takes each weapon to kill this person, just shooting him in the body. We're going to find out which weapon is the deadliest. Okay, so he's standing over there. I'll stand on where the sand is, and let's fire for body shots. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shots with a standard rifle will take down a man. What about the MR8P, which is the stronger rifle with a nice scope? 1, 2, 3 will take down a man. How about the rapid fire gun? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 will take down a man. It was 5 shots. I fired 1 extra. And finally, the elite rifle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shots for the elite rifle. I wonder if anything changes if you shoot in the head. Let's try the standard rifle. 1, 2. Yeah, 2 shots in the head will take him down. What about with this one? 1 shot in the head will take him down with that one. Good lord. And with this guy, yeah, 2 shots in the head there. And finally with the elite guy, it looks like 2 shots will take him down. Let's go with the pistols. I just determined that proximity doesn't matter by shooting this guy point blank with the standard rifle, and it took 4 shots, so it doesn't really matter where we are. Let's start with the first pistol. Body shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shots in the body with a pistol. What about headshots? Wait for him to respawn here. 1, 2, 2 in the head. How about the rapid fire pistol? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in the body. Which I guess checks out because it's kind of weaker. And then in the head, 1, 2. Oh, was that 2 or 3? I actually don't know. In the head, 1, 2. Yeah, 2. Okay. Oh my god, there are so many backpacks. Okay, how about the elite guy? The elite one is like a deagle, I think. So in the body, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is pretty standard. And in the head, it looks like 1, 2. Yeah, that's pretty standard as well. Finally, it's time to test the bazooka. I can't imagine this being anything other than 1, but let's find out. Yep! Yep! 1 it is! And now the Pro 1, again, I can't imagine this being anything other than 1, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, that would be also 1. You know, I'm going to go ahead and assume that the head and the body is going to be the same amount of damage when it comes to the bazooka. Good lord. Alright, with the conclusion of the deadliness test, that's going to end this Space Busters episode, but before we go, let's have a quick recap of what we've learned. When it comes to the strongest gun per bullet, nothing beats the rocket launchers, which come in first and second place, followed closely by the MR8P. The weakest weapons, on the other hand, are the S20A, followed by the S10 and the S10E. When it comes to the fastest weapons for destroying blocks, the first place award goes to the MR30E, followed by the MR50A and the MR20. The worst guns by far for destroying blocks are, of course, the pistols. When it comes to the accuracy test, the most accurate weapons are the rocket launchers. They fire pretty much in a straight line. But following that are actually the rifles. Specifically, the MR20 and the MR8P are very accurate. And then trailing behind are, of course, the pistols as well. On that same vein, the pistols seem to have a range limit of 250 meters, while every other weapon has a range limit of 800 meters. Finally, when it comes to the best weapons for destroying people, the rocket launchers win hands down, with 1 shot in the body and 1 shot in the head. It doesn't matter where you shoot them, the rocket launchers are going to destroy you just the same. However, that said, if you're going for a bullet weapon, the MR8P will never do you wrong, with only 3 shots to the body and 1 shot to the head. If you'd rather have a pistol though, the S10E is the one you're going to want to go with. All pistols do 2 shots to the head, but the S10E only takes 4 to the body. Alright everybody, it's time for the moment that you've all been waiting for. What are the best and the worst weapons in the game as of this update? So the best weapon is, drumroll please, it's the PRO-1. Come on guys, it's a rocket launcher, it can pretty much cover you in any situation. Alright, fine. What if we didn't include the rocket launchers? What if we're just talking about bullet weapons? What is the best bullet weapon out of the 7 bullet weapons that are in the game? Well, the best one is the MR8P. Even though it didn't really have a very good speed test, it actually beat everything else on strength test, accuracy, and the deadly test. So all in all, I'd say the MR8P is the best gun you can take into combat, unless you're trying to spam down a bunch of blocks. So if that one's the best, what's the worst weapon in the game? Well, I think you guys probably guessed by the test that we did earlier, the worst weapon in the game is the S10. If you're going to leave any weapon at your base when you go into battle, the S10 is the one you want to leave there. The S10 had a pretty bad strength test, it had an abysmal speed test, it had a really bad accuracy test, and it's not very deadly either. I mean, it'll do 2 shots to the head, but it'll take 5 body shots to kill somebody. And it doesn't have the benefit of being fast like the S20A. So honestly, that's the worst weapon in the game, the S10. Alright guys, those are the end of our conclusions, but stick around if you want to see something pretty hilarious. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Adios. So this sort of exploit was actually discovered by 2 people in my Discord server. Their names are Fbeth Doge and Spaceman Spiff. And it's one that only really works in creative mode. It doesn't work in survival very well, although you can use it kind of. So you guys know how it takes a very long time to reload with the rocket launchers once you fire a shot. For both of them. Actually, for the second one, it takes longer, for the Pro 1. Well, it turns out that you can actually fire them both at the same time. So if you fire the first one, you can skip in the hotbar and fire the second one for 2 rocket shots. Now that works in survival, but in creative, one funny thing that you can do, and it's pretty hilarious, is you can actually spam back and forth. Since you have unlimited ammo, and since it keeps putting you, or giving you 1 bullet, you can actually spam these at a ridiculous rate just by going 1, 2, 1, 2 and clicking. You guys ready for this? 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. Just an absolute barrage of weapons. That actually looks... Honestly, that could be used in like a cinematic or something. That kind of looks like flak if you were to shoot it up in the air when it explodes over there. But yeah, that's a funny little exploit that you can do in creative mode. Doesn't seem to work in survival mode because it doesn't automatically give you 1 bullet back like it does in creative mode. But just a funny thing that you can do if you have... if you're bored and just want to like assault someone's base in creative mode. Anyways, that's it. If you guys like the video, please hit the like button, put your comments and your suggestions down below in the comments section, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Space Busters.